if you are a student or someone that's in school studying whatever program you're doing currently, whether you're first, second, third year, no matter how experienced you are, and you're still struggling with getting work done, work that you know is important, work that you know that you have to do. You probably have an assignment that's due tomorrow, or a project that you have to work on that's due very soon. And I know that you're procrastinating right now. I know that you're procrastinating. I know that you're being a little bitch about it. I used to be in this situation as well. But recently, I've really turned it around, and I know how to concentrate a lot more on my work. And whenever I want to do work, I do it straight away. And I plan it accordingly. And I get shit done. I'm going to give you a protocol that you can use to get more work done and actually do it well and concentrate on it. Because this is one of the most important lessons you're going to have to learn for your own education and for the rest of your life. In terms of learning anything, it can be used outside of school. It can be used in any type of situation that you need to concentrate on something and really get your shit done. Really get your shit together. Okay, for you to be successful in this protocol, number one, you need to be completely honest with yourself. Number two, you need to stop being a little bitch about it. Because that's the one thing, that's the problem. Because I used to complain a lot about doing work, but you just have to stop being a little bitch, bro. And you just have to stop complaining. Number three, you need accountability. You need accountability. You need somebody that can keep you accountable, whether that's yourself, someone that's close to you, a close friend, one of your classmates, wherever that you know that can keep you accountable. This can help you a lot. So, when I was in high school, I think the main problem I had with work was when I was in high school, because I was just so distracted with everything, because when I had to do work, I knew that it would always be in my head, right? Like, oh, I have this homework to do, I have this project due soon, but I wouldn't do it. But the reason why I didn't do it is because I was always distracted with everything that I had to do. You always have to be focused. You have to be focused every time. So let's just say I had exams, right? So my final year of high school, I had these exams, very important exams, A-level exams. So like, these are the exams you need that could like get you into a good university, and all that. We would literally have 1 month to study for these exams, right? Okay, I'm so hyped. I'm like, I'm gonna work so hard. I'm gonna study for all of my subjects and all that shit. Guess what, bro? As soon as the month started, day one, I'm like, I'm gonna study. I wouldn't study shit. I wouldn't study jack shit. I'll just be like, it's fine. I'll just do it tomorrow. Okay, second day, do like 20 minutes of work. Yeah, I'm tired. Let me just go on Instagram a bit and start scrolling on Instagram. Guess what? The rest of the day I wouldn't do any work. And that will be the same rhythm. That will be the same story until literally the end of the month. The day I wanted to work, it's not that I didn't work at all, or just like try to do work for like 20 minutes. But while I'm doing that work, I'll just be thinking about fucking video games, the video game I'm gonna play later or something like that. My mind just wouldn't be focused on work, man. My mind just wouldn't be focused on work. I literally wouldn't do any work. If I was planning on doing work, I just wouldn't do it. And it's just fucking stupid, man. Now that I think back, it's like, bro, imagine that. One day you really want to do the work as well. So when you really want to do something, you know that it's important. You know that it's important. You know that you have to do this work, but you wouldn't do it anyway, which sucks. And it always sucks to be in a situation like that, man, because you have to work hard. You know that this work is important and you have to work hard, but you just procrastinate. You have a lot of things around you that just want to distract you from doing the work that you have to do, but you have to focus on. This protocol will help you with eliminating distractions and help you do the work that you actually have to do effectively. Bro, another tip, stop watching these fucking bullshit YouTube videos that give you, the fucking Pomodoro technique, guys. This is what you do. And I used to follow this bullshit as well. Like, first you start by doing 20 minutes of work, then you take a 2-minute break, then 30 minutes of work, then you take another 5-minute break. Like, that stuff is such bullshit because it literally just fries your brain. How do you expect to get good work done if you work for 30 minutes, then distract yourself for 5 minutes, then go back in work mode, then distract yourself again? Like, that's not how shit is supposed to be done, bro. Okay. This protocol is the protocol of deep work. Right. The protocol of deep work. And if I was to just define it quickly, deep work is when you sit down and completely enter a flow state of deep focus for your work. No fucking going on your phone. No, don't even go to the fucking bathroom unless it's like unless it's like a proper emergency. You have to go unless you want to shit yourself, right? You just sit down and just focus on the one task that you have to do for 90 minutes. I recently watched a podcast by Dr. Huberman, Andrew Huberman. He has a big podcast, Huberman Lab. Search it on YouTube. Excellent advice on brain function and focus. But this concept of 90-minute deep work sessions, it really plays on how our minds are programmed. So the research says our minds can focus on one particular task effectively at 100% brain capacity for 90 minutes at a time. Right. So if you have an assignment that you have to do, you might not be able to complete it in one deep work session, but if you're to sit down completely, not distracted, just focus on that one particular task, whether that's a math project, your science project, your essay that you have to write. If you sit down, right, you tell yourself, I'm not going to check my phone, I'm not going to leave this desk, and don't even bullshit yourself. In fact, I think the best thing to do is not even have your phone anywhere near you. If you have to have your phone near you, put it on airplane mode so that you have absolutely no distractions. You sit down, you tell yourself, I'm not going to focus on anything else other than my task. And you do that for 90 minutes straight. Trust me, bro. After you do that, I remember when I did that the first time, I just completely focused on my one task for 90 minutes straight. I didn't have any other thoughts in my mind except for that one piece of homework or the assignment that I had to do. I promise you, bro, that 190-minute session, I did more work than I'd ever done in my entire life, just by focusing on one thing for 90 minutes. Because it's common for us students, especially, to just bullshit ourselves. We have an assignment, let's just say it's due a week later, so in our brains we just think that it's not important, right? Because when something is not due as soon as you think it is, you don't treat it as something that's important. Compared to, let's just say, if it's an assignment that's due 2 weeks later, you won't work on it until like you're left with 3 more days to do it, because our brains are not just programmed to work straight away. We're just used to procrastinating things and not doing it like within good time, right? So how you use the deep work protocol, let's just say you have an assignment that's due in 2 weeks, 1 week. You plan out each day, right? It doesn't have to be every day in the week. Let's just say you plan out 3 days in the week. You put it in your calendar. I recommend you go on Google Calendar. Use something digital or just write it on a notepad or something. Plan when you're going to do a deep work session. Your deep work session is going to be 90 minutes, right? So plan it. Okay, I have this math assignment due. I have this essay that I have to write. It's in 2 weeks, 1 week, right? So during that week, plan out the days you're going to have deep work sessions. In fact, cut the bullshit, bro. Every day until your assignment is due, until your assignment is done, I mean. Do at least one 90-minute deep work session for that specific task that you want to complete. One 90-minute deep work session. So if you have a math assignment that's due at the end of the week, do one 90-minute deep work session until you're done with the assignment, because you're completely focused on that one task. When you're using all of your brain power towards that one task, that one goal, you're going to accomplish more than if you procrastinated you're doing your assignment the day before. Because when you, trust me, be honest, bro, when you do your assignment the day before, it's always shit. You never do well because you never gave yourself time to really process the task that you have to do, and you never really give your brain time to be creative and to complete your assignment or task at the best of its ability, right? So when you allocate designated deep work sessions to your assignments, you make a lot of progress. So let's just say, okay, today I had class, I got 2 assignments for 2 courses that are due in 2 weeks or 1 week. So as soon as you receive your assignments, allocate deep work sessions to make sure that you get it done before the end of the due date, before the due date. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at least one. It's even better if you can do 2, because if you can do 2 a day, that means you just get your assignments done sooner. The best thing to do is your 90-minute deep work sessions, 1 hour 30 minutes. Sit down. Do not dare distract yourself. Do not check your phone. Put your phone on airplane mode. Don't walk around. Don't have fucking food next to you. Don't eat fucking chips while you're doing your work. Focus on one thing. Focus on one thing. Focus on that one particular task. Tell yourself, visualize, when I sit down at my desk today, I'm going to do this 90-minute deep work session without being distracted. I'm going to focus solely on this task. And I promise you, bro, the results will come. These are the best results I've ever gotten in my academic life and in every endeavor that I do for being productive. 90-minute deep work sessions. Sit down. Do not distract yourself. Plan it out. Plan out your calendar. See when you have time. Whenever you have free time, put your deep work sessions towards your projects. Then when you're done with your projects, that's when you can allocate your time to other things. But if you know that your schoolwork is your priority, you have to allocate deep work sessions towards your study time and your projects. And I promise you, bro, the results will come.